So I was born in 1970 in Lithuania, in capital of Lithuania, Vilnius. When I was born, Lithuania was still occupied by Soviet Russia. So I can say I was born in USSR. Since when I was 16, I was involved in underground movement, in the independent movement for free Lithuania. Some of my first film were asked to write a script for short film. At that time, barely 3-4 months studying film, so I didn't really what to write about, about the film. So I decided, loved very much my grandmother, my dad's mom, and I decided to make a film portrait about her. And I did the film completely by myself. I decided not to ask any editors and stuff. And also, of course, I was kind of shy, and for me was, I was filming my grandma, was very kind of personal, and so I couldn't imagine working with some professional and saying, oh, this is not good, this is not good. So festivals. This is from the film what we're doing in Lithuania with Lucas. This is Francis Lee at Anthology. He was the only one, the two of them, cameraman who survived D-Day. Francis Lee. So we used to kind of take care of him. And this is his, we did his show at Anthology a long time ago. Let's see, this is a band and Jonas is playing. I met Jonas 1990 exactly, 1990, and yeah, he saw the film and my film, and he invited, and I spent here 3 months in New York, and every day I will come, and he did programs for a few of us about showing American avant-garde cinema, also some European early avant-garde films. For me, American avant-garde was honey, because we didn't, at that time, we didn't see anything like experimental avant-garde film in Soviet Union. At that time, I had in Lithuania, I had my independent studio, but I dropped everything and left the whole equipment and studio to my friend with whom we owned the studio, and I came here with $100. I came to New York.
Wow.
Yeah, I got stuck like this last, and then I couldn't get out. I was so involved and I couldn't get out. To start working at Anthology in exactly, I would say, remember, but 1991, end of 1991, I believe. Now it's Anthology Film Archive. Anthology Film Archive is probably the only one museum in the world dedicated completely to avant-garde and experimental cinema.
Now that will keep Anthology alive. That's how we support avant-garde cinema.
And I started first as a volunteer. At the time, Anthology was in a difficult financial situation, so they didn't have very many workers. So I started giving a hand, just mopping the floors, fixing chairs in cinema. So little by little, I became a kind of like part of Anthology. Was this kind of a man who will fix and clean the house, but for me it's almost like we later on used to talk with Jonas. But for me was incredible because I had this feeling that I was mapping a cathedral, something very important. For me was it was a main church of avant-garde cinema.